Dr. Nelum. I'm a GP.
And I'm Ronit. I'm a happiness coach.
And we are Whole Food Revolution.
Oh, we forgot to say we're Whole Food Revolution. The Whole Food Revolution. Yes, we forgot. So today we're actually going to talk about a big word. We've been hearing it a lot in many, many places. There's so many people talking about metabolism. And it's such a fancy, big word. And I would like Nelum to please do our best science lesson. Again, she's so good at it. Giving it to us in simple words what metabolism is.
Okay. And Ronnie, I am one of those people who talk about metabolism a lot. It took me a long time to get my tongue around this word. It didn't come naturally, but now I've got it. But it's a really, really important word.
Okay.
And it relates to, so metabolism is how the cells in our body convert the energy, the food that we consume, into energy and into building blocks.
Okay. Say it again.
So how the cells
Yes.
in our body convert the food that we consume into energy
And building blocks. Okay. So good metabolism means that it's done efficiently.
Yes, and metabolic health refers to how well that process is happening within the body.
So we all have a metabolism. It either
Absolutely.
sucks or it does a very, very
And
good
the
job.
good news, so then to say, so why is this important?
Yeah.
Right? Why is it important? Why are we talking about this? Because now we know that every single non-infectious chronic disease, any chronic disease that doesn't have infection as its origin, the underlying root cause of the problem is a metabolic dysfunction. So that means that process that requires that energy generation or building block preparation is somehow not working well. That is what triggers all chronic disease.
Okay, so do you mean that heart problems, cancer, Alzheimer, diabetes,
autoimmune conditions,
Autoimmune.
pain conditions, infertility, migraine, you name it. It all. So isn't this
it's a metabolic problem.
abnormality?
There's something wrong with the metabolism, with your metabolism, if you experience one of those things.
Yes.
But you're born, I want you to know that you were born with a fantastic metabolism. It just
Yes. So, but think about it, Roni. Now, all these things that we mentioned, the chronic disease, on the surface, they look and they present differently, right?
Yes.
So if you had diabetes, heart disease, a high blood pressure, like a lot of people do, you have now, in the current way of treating these, we treat everything differently. Each one has different medications, right? But
which they don't really fix the problem.
Yes, but if you realize that all of these at its root has one problem, and you treat that problem, I mean, the potential for improvement is massive, right? And also it is so, it's a really positive, optimistic feeling, because if there is a metabolic dysfunction, there is always if there is a metabolic dysfunction, there is always a metabolic solution.
I want you to hear that sentence again, because this sentence is very, very important. If we have a problem and we just put a band-aid on it, the infection that we have underneath the skin does not disappear. Now, most of all the things that are happening now, they treat them as a band-aid. We'll just give you this tablet, and then this thing, we're not, most of the time, we're not going to see the results saying, but inside, it's going to make a huge mess. So Nelum is saying this sentence, and I'm going to ask her to repeat it again, because you need to understand that sentence to the core. So if there is
a metabolic dysfunction,
yes,
there is always a metabolic solution.
You understand?
And that solution, according to Robert Lustig, who's a really famous metabolic practitioner in the US, is foodable, not druggable.
Okay? Foodable, not druggable. So if you want the solution you do not find at the pharmacy, the solution you find at the fridge or at your food
local farmers market.
Exactly.
Or butcher. Because not a single medication that we have today, despite, trillions of dollars being spent on medication, actually works at the level of the cell.
Say it again.
So, we said that not a single medication actually works at the level of the cell. And we said that metabolism is to do with cellular function. So if it doesn't work at the level of the cell, we can never, ever, ever
fix it in the
level
level
the problem.
In the level
all we can do. And that's, unfortunately, that is true. When I, as a GP, treat my patients, like before Whole Food Revolution and all of this metabolic health stuff was, a special interest for me, it was always just to keep people, their symptoms under control.
Keep them alive.
Yes. If I'm treating somebody with diabetes, in the past, it was never with the intention that I'm going to cure them. No, it was just the best I could hope for was that I could keep their symptoms from getting
And I want you to know that this philosophy is very, very famous, because even today, I know some people that they have health issues, and then I tell them, a family member has had she had Hashimoto, and she doesn't have it anymore, and they said that doesn't work. You don't cure. I even have people that say to me, "Oh, you can get rid of diabetes."
And
that's
Ronit,
surprising.
But 10 years ago, that was me.
Thinking the same.
I said that because that's how a lot of doctors are taught, that this is like a genetic condition in some cases, and that you can't cure these things. But
you can. I want you to know that you can.
It is all reversible.
And because if you go into the cell level, think about your cells are your trillions of babies that you have in your body, and they give you life, and they do a lot of work for you. All you have to do is take care of them in return. So bringing a tablet for something that you have is not really treating your babies. It's only making things look
exactly
different on the surface.
Yes. So in terms of foodable, we talk about this all the time in Whole Food Revolution, and it's basically the simple principles of eat whole food, prioritize protein, eat low carb, and eat healthy fats. So really, it's just very, very simple to be able to take care of your health.
To make sure that your metabolism is maximized, it's very efficient. You have to feed those things into your body and have a good metabolism.
Absolutely. And so what I find, Ronit, it's not that these concepts are really easy for people, but what people struggle with is guidance. I think a lot of people need some guidance to help them through, and that's what we do at Whole Food Revolution.
It is a change. It is a change. It's a change of mindset. It's a change of a lot of beliefs that you had, and it's almost like it's questioning those beliefs.
Yes,
which is really, really a challenge. And I also think that there's also a lot of misinformation that's out there, which that's the reason that people do need guidance. So if you want to improve your metabolism and you need guidance to make that change, we want you to know that we're here for you. Have a wonderful day.
Bye.